Hey guys, well I've started setting up the bike for doing this adventure. That bag that I said I was getting from eBay turned up, and yeah, it's a great little military utility bum bag type thing. It basically just sits on there on the front and have it velcroed to the handlebars, and yeah, it works really well. Plenty of little pockets and bits and pieces to store stuff in there. I've done the toolbox. The bike actually comes with a little toolbox like that, which is mounted down there. So I've neglected to put that back on the bike, and I went to Bunnings and just bought a piece of PVC pipe, an end cap, and then another cap that is actually a screw on. Cut it to size last night, put that blue glue stuff on it, glued it all on, and I also got two brackets. I think all up this cost me about 20 bucks, all the bits and pieces. Used the original nuts, and I've got it mounted to the exact same spot that this was mounted, and yeah, that is rock solid. So that'll be really good for putting plenty of tools and, I don't know, zip ties, quick steel, all those bits and pieces. Might even be able to fit the spare tubes and stuff like that in there as well. What else have I got? I went and purchased 10 litre drum. I've decided not to put, I mean, a lot of the guys with the Postie bikes, they put on the XR250, Honda XR250 tanks that pretty much bolts it directly onto here, and then they hook it up through here. But I didn't really want to do that, and I'm just going the simple way, and bought a $16 jerry can for the petrol. With that and the tank, so that'll give us roughly about 15 litres of petrol, and I haven't tested it yet, but from what I've heard and seen on the internet, that should get me 700 kilometres without having to do a fuel stop at a petrol station. 10 litre drum for water, which is very important when you're going out into the outback. You've got to make sure you've got plenty of water. I'll obviously have my Camelback as well, and I've got these things that I normally carry when I'm on the boulevard. These are 1 litre bottles. Now to carry these, once I get that mounting set up on here, I went to Aussie Disposals and just picked up 2 of these canvas wedding bags. They were like $16.95 each, and you know, they're nothing much, but they'll do the job. With that mounting thing, bracket, these will just sit over here like that. And these 10 litre drums fit perfectly in there. So even with that, on the one with the water, because it's taller, I've still got a fair amount of room sideways. In this one, I'll be able to put some stuff on the bottom, which will then bring that up a bit like that, and then that'll go over. And then on the sides, these 1 litre bottles fit down into that. So there's a bit more room on there. So I think that's going to work out really well. So $16.95 for the bags, that's each. The water bottle was $9.95. The fuel one was $16. $20 for that. That bag was $20. And then I've got $20 sitting up here in that, which is what I'm going to make that mount out of. And that's basically my next step. I think that's about it. Obviously got some little bolts here which will have all that joined up. I think that's it. Oh, actually, I was playing around with this bar, because I'm going to be putting my feet up here, you know, just to be able to move my feet around in different spots and whatever. And I thought, oh well, because I'm having that problem with the paint chipping off, I thought, what can I put on there to stop that from happening, or to protect it a bit? Yeah, hey, look, it's the poor man's adventure bike. If it scratches, it doesn't really matter. But I just like playing around with things. So paracord is a bloody great thing, and all the things that you can make out of them, and all these bloody weaving or different ways that you can make to tie it and all that kind of stuff. So I thought, oh, bugger it, I'll get some paracord and yeah, just looked on YouTube on how to tie it and all that kind of stuff. And so that's what I'm doing. I'm going to put paracord there. The ones that I've got at the moment are a bit too small, so I've actually ordered 100 feet worth of black paracord, and I'll most probably do a section like that, just enough for me feet to go on there. Yeah. So then the next thing, once I have the mount done, which I'm going to do that next, is then to work out how I'm going to build the framework so I can have the bags over there and a bag up here. And I think that should be pretty much it. Yeah. There you go. Alright, I'll get into it. Well, there you go, guys. I've got all the adventure add-ons done. So I've got the back pannier. Now, it's made, as I said, it's made out of aluminium, so it's super light. I've never done this before. I'm hoping that bending it the way that I did, it's going to be strong. But you know, from here, it's rock solid. You know, a bit of flex there, but that's fine. It only takes 4 bolts, 6 bolts, and that can just come straight off. And then on the front, I reckon I've gotten pretty ingenious, or a little bit crazy. I've managed to put another pannier mount just for 2 bags, so I'm going to sit over that. So I've just put a U-bolt around the triple tree, and then made up a little bracket here, and using the seat bolt's head, which makes for that to lift up to get to the petrol. I've just mounted it to there. Still gives me enough room to get to the petrol. But yeah, now I can put my bags on there and another one on top, which I'll show you in a minute. So there you go. Riggy Didge. Alright, I suppose you want me to put the bags on. I went out to, where'd I go? Aussie Disposals, and I just picked up some cheap bags. I could have used the ones that I use on my Boulevard, but it just started looking really good and, you know, a bit, I don't know, old world or whatever. So I thought, oh bugger it, I'll go with the theme and do it. So, as you saw, I've got the saddlebags. They just sit on there. I'll actually have a strap that runs around to hold them tight to it, but I mean they could sit there like that. And we've got 2 little bags, so similar to that, but they're just littler ones. They just sit on there, and again I'll actually have a strap that runs around it like that, just to hold it on there, make it more secure. Now this bag's actually got, I don't know, some of you might have seen that easy bag that I did, so that's got all my tent, sleeping gear, everything in there, even my stool's in there. That sits on there. The rest of the bags I've just filled it up with stuff. I've still got to work out what's going where and all that kind of stuff. That sits on there. The tarp goes on there. And then this little bag basically sits on there, using the dreaded Oki strap, but it's not under any pressure, so it should be alright. There you go. Ready to hit the outback. Alright, so there you go, so I've just about done. I'm still waiting on these bloody mirrors. I got them on eBay. They're coming actually from Perth, so I got them, I don't know, it must have been, no, it's about 10 days ago I reckon I ordered them. Perth's like another world away, I tell you, when it comes to Australia Post. Alright, so yeah, I'm still waiting on these mirrors. Once I get these mirrors, then I can go and get the bike roadworthy, registered, and then I can start testing things out like fuel range and stuff like that. I've still got to change the oil on it. I'll check the tappets, all the valve clearances and stuff like that. Just give it a general motor-wise check over, make sure everything's really going to be great. Don't want it carking halfway out in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, that's about it. Alright guys, so I'll once I've got all that other stuff sorted out, I'll put up another video, and then shortly after that I should be out on the adventure ride. I'm heading to Menindee. I'm 98% sure that's where I'm going, in Menindee, which is in the middle of bloody New South Wales. It's in the outback, and there's sand dunes and tracks and dirt and lakes and wildlife and all that kind of stuff, so it should be pretty good. I'll most probably be camping 2 nights out there, so the idea is to get out there. I think it's about 600, 700 k's from here, so I want to shoot out there, and basically I want to camp out there, and I'll be out there in the middle of nothing for the 2 days. Alright guys, keep on riding.